The aftermath of the deluge saw rivers break their banks, cutting roads and causing flash flooding across the southeast. The Gold Coast got a soaking. Wolfdean received 143 millimetres in 24 hours. It's now the wettest month on record for the coast, with more than 550 millimetres falling in the past 2 weeks. In northern New South Wales, floodwaters cut off the town of Tumbulgum. Dozens of schools and childcare centres have been closed, but kids have been kept entertained.
It's nice and cold and refreshing.
Better than being inside playing PlayStation, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Flooded roads kept some from their homes.
There's a lot of water around. I haven't been into my house in Tyalgum for 2 days.
Big swells closed all Gold Coast beaches, but hundreds of curious surfers couldn't stay away.
Yeah, it's pretty pumping. There's a couple of rollers, a few frothy ones.
Locals at Mount Tambourine spent the day cleaning up after a torrent of water came through the town.
It was astonishing. It was just amazing how fast and quick it was, and I've never seen it as a rapid like that before. But
mostly the rain has been welcomed after the region was hit by bushfires.
There are still a lot of burnt fences to replace, but I'm seeing a lot of smiles in the community now, a sign of relief and hope.
The Albert and Logan rivers peaked above major flood levels and caused local waterways to become rapids. The Bureau says the wet weather will ease over the weekend, with only a few showers or storms likely in the southeast. Temperatures are expected to stay around 30 degrees. Gemma, Sapwell, ABC News, Gold Coast.
Children at Murwillumbah made the most of their day off school. It was a welcome distraction from flooding, which had made for a nervous night.
It is definitely bringing back bad memories for people, yeah.
Residents were relieved to only have water in their backyards, although at least one car didn't escape. It could have been worse. Repairs to a flood levee were only finished last week.
If we hadn't have done that repair, there's a potential that the South Murwillumbah area could have actually experienced some pretty significant flooding in this event that we've just had.
In Tumbulgum, the river came to the edge of the road. Long-time residents were well prepared.
I did have a little bag packed ready to go, just to go to higher ground.
Were you nervous?
Oh, not really. My wife is. She bailed yesterday and went and stayed with her sister, so that she didn't want to go through another flood.
In 2017, a mother and her 2 children died in Tumbulgum as a result of the devastating floods, and the community here is still deeply traumatised. While the locals made it through the night safely, those events 3 years ago are never far from their minds.
Even before the river comes up, straight away it relates you to the flood. So, yeah, people are definitely hyper-vigilant. There's still some trauma there from previous.
In Lismore, car parks flooded and roads were cut. Not that stops some drivers. On the coast, beaches were battered by the huge swell. A few brave surfers tried their luck, but it was tough going.
Really sweepy, a bit hard to catch the waves. Sweep going north, constant paddling.
And the threat isn't over. More flooding is expected late tonight at Coracai and Woodburn. Kathleen, Calderwood, ABC News, Murwillumbah.